just because they want to be fancy and they price the cars very expensive. No, it's really when you look at the furniture. Also, Bentley has Bentley homes. When you look at the furniture, when you look at the car, you can tell and see the amount of detail and quality that they put on everything. So lots of wood, marble, mirrors, glass, and wood, marble, and all the interior. Okay, and very bright, right? Very opening in all over the building. The lobby right here in the back, you're gonna have right there. You're gonna have the valet parking. So at Bentley, we are very conscious about the elements. So when you are stepping on the valet parking, you're not gonna get wet. The wind is not gonna blow up your dress, which happens in a lot of buildings. You guys don't see that because you don't wear a dress, but I do. So everything, the hair is going all over the place. Here at Bentley, it's not happening because the valet parking is coming inside the building, and it's right here, right behind. And at the moment that you step out of your car, right away you see this glass, and that glass it shows like a wide open, bright building, and that sells. When you take whenever you go to like a Thornberry that it has that wide open glass, it sells. It's beautiful. People love those things. The wood, and also is people like it a lot. So here we'll have the bar, right here the restaurant. On top, on the second floor, we'll have like a coffee lounge.
So that will be the ocean view.
Yes.
That's the glass. Is the ocean
Yes, will be ocean. Let me show you.
And you're also going to see the pool as well, because we are going to have one main pool.
Here you see all this open glass. So from the restaurant, you're going to be overlooking the ocean, and from the breakfast lounge, you'll be overlooking the ocean as well. Same as from the spa, the gym, everything will be towards the ocean side. So we'll have that breakfast lounge, which is going to be right here on the second floor from the bar and the restaurant. Very important. What is Bentley in terms of exclusivity? Nothing is open to the public. I know that these days we have a lot of hotel chains doing all kind of properties and putting the name on the building. This is not a hotel oriented building. This is a building more towards exclusivity and privacy. If your client is looking for the mega hotel with 1,000 people coming after you, cleaning every single step that you're doing, this is not the building, to be honest. This is not the nature of Bentley. Bentley is more about being private, exclusive, in your own residence, being taken care of, yes, but not with all these massive, intense hospitality chains that they have in other buildings. It's not. So it's totally different. All the amenities are private, not open to the public at all. When you have a building that is open to the public, you're gonna have two things. Number one, is not private anymore. It's not that exclusive anymore because anyone can come and eat at the restaurant. And second, the valet parking is gonna suffer a lot. Trust me. And if you're already on valet parking, I'll tell you, you just go to a building that is residential, but the bottom has the hotel. Go to the valet parking and check it out. So game simulators. We're gonna have the car racing simulator, also a golf simulator. We'll have a cigar room overlooking the ocean. We'll have obviously the proper ventilation. Enter the gym and the spa. This is the view from, like, I'm standing right here on the spa, and if I keep walking, I'm gonna go to the deck. And that deck is gonna be wide open, overlooking the ocean. Now, if you see the structure, you see this right here, that's part of the glass that is hugging the building, and that is gonna prevent the wind and water from getting getting wet when you are inside that deck. So that's gonna be covering the gym deck. Of course, we're gonna have also indoor, indoor area, but we'll also have the outdoor area. Any question? No questions. All right. The spa also will have these beautiful chairs for you to enjoy sunset and sunrise, and it'll be covered by the same structure that I told you before. I'm gonna show you later how, for you to conceptualize better the porch, that glass. Do you know how the car elevator works? Do you all know? Do you want me to show it? Tell. Sure. Okay. So I'm gonna explain you. This is Gil, the very same Gil.
You're now in the garage. These are the extra cars, valet cars, etc. And now, depending on what apartment you're going to, you go to that elevator, like your typical apartment. So you know you live here. We're going to elevator number 3. So we're going to drive around. This is elevator 1. We're driving by elevator number 2. And remember, each one of these has 2 in and out rooms. So this is the in room, that's the out room. This is our management offices here. So this is where they can see everything going on full time. And then after we turn this corner, we get to our elevator. So this is it. You'll see this green box. The lights get a little animated. It means it accepted us. And we follow the instructions on the screen, on the blue screen in front of us. The instructions basically say, pull the car in, you gotta line it up a little bit, you don't have to be perfect, which is good. You came up with a system that you don't have to be perfect. So we pull it in as perfect as we can, pull it forward, and then it says stop. We put the car in park, shut off the engine. Now the car is going to rotate into position. As we're rotating into position, it's calling the elevator from upstairs to come downstairs. And so all this is happening simultaneously, but it takes a few seconds to match it all up. So here we are in position, and then you're going to hear the elevator door open behind us. I'm watching the rearview mirror, that's why. And here we go, elevator door is opening up. And now the next noise you're going to hear is the dolly coming out underneath us, sliding underneath the car. This is the loudest part of the whole thing, the dolly. And those little chopsticks are going to go underneath the wheels and lift the car up. You're feeling it getting grabbed. 3, 2, 1, get lifted up. And now it's pulling us back into the elevator. Again, engine off. And we're in the car. Passengers in the vehicle. We're going straight to the top, penthouse. So this is so the garage door closes, the elevator door closes. There's an interlocking system here that locks the elevator into the sill. So when the car passes over, it doesn't move. The elevator itself doesn't move. So that's that right now, unlocking the interlocking. Now the elevator's gonna feel loose. See that? We just got loose, and now 3, 2, 1. Voila. Here we're rotating, and we move. All the while, check your cell phones, full bars, full of signals. Here you can see over Collins Avenue. Fast, quiet.
Very cool.
Right? What you're actually hearing, the noise you're hearing, is this cab is air conditioned. Because we're expecting cars coming in with their engines recently running. And so 32, 34, 36. 38. I mean, my ears are popping. I don't know about you guys. It is quicker. We wanted to make sure that this is not a gimmick. We didn't want people to think this is a dumb toy and I'll use it once or twice. This is really, the idea about this was to change the way people come home every single day. And to come home in a way that's, private and functional. So now we got to the floor. We're going to lock the wheels back in. That's the sound you hear right now. And the elevator door's going to open. And spit us out. And Here we are at the top penthouse. This is the definition of the car in your living room.
There we are.
Now you see there's a orange light up there that tells you to stay in the vehicle, don't do anything yet. We just got dropped down. Dolly's going back into the elevator. Okay.